What's up, y'all? How y'all doing? Good morning. How y'all doing?
Good morning.
All right. Everybody had a good day today?
Yeah.
All right. Today we're gonna start something. Well, it's not new. I introduced it to you guys on Wednesday. When y'all left, I gave you an exit ticket, and the exit ticket had give me an example of an average or something about an average, something average. So, by the show of hands, who can tell me just right or wrong what average means? Average. Anybody? What is it? Because after the video, the video I'm about to show you guys, you'll get a better example of it. Yeah, average. The average is something.
I don't know.
Nobody? Like somebody, yeah, say it. Okay. She said we can add things up and divide it by. Okay, that's simple. That's simple. So today we're going to be learning about weighted average. Meaning, I'm going to ask you a question about your grades. What's the weighted average of your grades? So we're going to learn how to calculate that today. All right, so you can check your grades and you can see what your weighted average is. Because some certain schools or colleges, they go by weighted average, they go by a certain grade point average. So you have to know your weighted average in order to, when you're applying to these schools, because they want to know what your weighted average is. So first I'm going to show you, we're going to start with this first video, and he's going to explain to you about weighted average, okay? All right, let me show you this first video. Let me turn the lights out. All right, that's good, y'all can see? Okay, all right.
Weighted mean. Now this is slightly different than a normal mean in that a certain weight gets worked into all of our data points. To be a little bit more specific, here's what a weighted mean is. In a weighted mean, we look for a mean of each value when it is multiplied by some sort of weight. And we can use the following formula to help us out. In this formula, you can see each of these little xi's is a data point, and these wi's are the weights. So all of them get multiplied by a weight.
Data points and the weight.
Now we're dividing by the sum of all the weights. That way we get our mean. To see exactly how this works, let's look at an example. So according to a certain teacher, they like to grade their class on a weighting.
So what this is, it's an example of, say for instance, this is my grade book. Over here, the category, my homework weight is 25% of your grade. My quiz rate is 30% of your grade. My test rate is 10% of your grade, and my final exam is 35% of your grade. All right? These are your grades. So this is your homework grade, your quiz grade, your test grade, and your final exam grade. So this is how my grade book weight on this side. And these are your scores.
System. This means that every category in their class has a different weight associated with it. So their homework grade weight is 25, quiz grade weight is 30, test weight is 10, and final exam is 35. What the weights tell us is that the final exam counts for quite a bit. And so do the quizzes, but it looks like since the weight on the test is very small, that doesn't count for a whole lot. So using these weights, suppose we have a student who got an 88 on their homework, a 71 on their quiz, 97 on their test, and a 90 on their final exam. We're going to find their average score, or their weighted mean, according to the teacher's weighting scale. So let's go ahead and do that. We need to take each of the students' scores, these are like our data points, and multiply them by their respective weight. Let's see, they got it.
So we're going to take, let me use a red pen. We're going to take the student data points multiplied by the weight. So we're going to take the homework, 88, and multiply it by 25. 71 quiz multiplied by the weight of 30. test 97 multiplied by the test of 10, 90, 33. You guys understand so far?
Yes.
Okay.
Need 5 weights for the homework category. 25 times 88.
Times 88.
It's got a weight of 30 on 71. Weight of 10 on 97. A weight of 35 on 90. So every single data point is multiplied by a weight. Now we need to add up all of our weights to see what we need to divide by. So 25 and 30 is 55. 65 and 35. So we need to divide by 100.
100. All these equal 100.
Let's grab our calculators and quickly add this up.
What you mean, 100? So you guys can pull your calculator out if you want to. I mean, they're on your desk. I already took them from the learning center, put them on your desk. Also, I have scratch paper if any guys need it. It's in the other, on the learning center at the bottom down there. If you need scratch paper.
Alright, so on the top, 8,450. All of this is being divided by 100. So it shows that our student's average score is an 84 and a half.
All right. So you guys understand that? So this is average, 84.5. All right. So how we get to 100? We add it up to weights. How we get the top number? We multiply the weighted by the score. All right. And then we divide it, and we got 84.5. You got that? Good job. All right. So next, I'm going to show you another video about averages. All right, how to get the average. So this is the weighted average of the of the test score. So at the end of the class period, I'm going to give you an extra ticket to check for your understanding. So you're going to do your own. You're going to find out your own weighted average for my class. All right. All right. All right, let me show you this last video. And after the last video, we're gonna go ahead and start with the today's lesson, okay? I'm not gonna show you the whole
wants
video.
the politician to do this, or the average student in the class wants to get out early. So you're probably already familiar with the concept of an average, and you probably already intuitively knew that an average is just a number that represents the different values that a group could have, but it can represent that as one number as opposed to giving all the different values. And let's give a couple of examples of how to compute an average. You might already know how to do this.
This is how to
So let's
compute an
add
average.
the numbers 1, 3,
1,
5,
5.
20. And I asked you, what is the average of these 4 numbers? Well, what we do is we literally just add up the numbers and then divide by the number of numbers we have. So we say 1 plus 3 is 4. So we're in that. 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 20 equals, let's see, 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 20 is 29.
29.
And we had 4 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4.
4 numbers.
4
1,
goes
2, 3,
into
4.
29.
4.
7.
29.
And then we have,
28.
I didn't have to do that decimal there. 2, 8, 25. So 4 goes into 29. 7.25 times. So the average of these 4 numbers
7.25.
is equal to 7.25.
You got that? You guys got that?
7.25 is
Alright.
someplace in between these numbers, and we can kind of view this 7.25 as one way to represent these 4 numbers without having to list these 4 numbers.
Alright.
There are other representations you'll learn later on, like the mode. You'll also see the
I just want to show you guys that. All right, Now I'm gonna turn the lights on, and we're gonna start today's lesson. All right. So first, I'm gonna go over the first problem, and then we're gonna go over the next problem together, and then the third and fourth problem, you guys gonna do it yourself. All right. All right, we need directions. All right, for clarification. All right, consider two grading systems for determining your final class average. Each system is weighted average of measures that include test grades, final exam, quizzes, homework, class participation. All right? Tests, quiz, homework, class participation. All right. So number one, it says if your values are the following, find the weighted average mean. All right. So turn this off. All right. So we got test. How much is test?
30.
All right. 30. Quiz. How much is quiz? 25. Homework. How much is homework? 25. Class participation. How much is that? All right. 20. All right. So we got test average. How much is test average?
65.
All right. 25. Quiz. How much?
80.
80. 80. Homework.
73.
73. Class participation. 79. So, you remember I said, to find this, we need to multiply these, all right? All right. So we're going to take 30 times 75 plus 25 times 80 plus 25
It's 7 times 7.
times 73, hold on, plus 20 times 79. All right, I'm gonna answer the first one. What is it gonna go over? Then we said we gotta add these up, so 30 plus 20 is what?
8.
All right, plus 25, plus 25, 1 minute. All right. Let me see one of y'all calculate. Let me see this. You guys can do it too. Okay. So 30 times 75 equals. All right. 30. 75 plus 25 times 80 plus 25 times 73 plus 20 times 79 equals. Did y'all get 7,655?
Yes.
All right. So we're going 7,655 divided by 100. So this average is what? 76.55. All right, if you want to round it up, you know. So that's a C average, right? And that's a C average, 76, 77. They're not doing good. We don't take C's, all right? They're not doing good. So By the show of hands, we gotta see average. All right, y'all doing good. All y'all got beat AP average? We'll see at the end when you do yours. We'll see. All right. So go ahead and write that down. All right. So the next one we're gonna do together. All right. The next one we're gonna do together. All right. The next one say somebody read the next question.
If you score,
Go ahead.
if you score 10 points higher on your homework, how does your running grade average change under each system?
All right. So it says if you score 10 points higher on your homework, how does your final grade average change under each system? So to the homework for the student grades, what we gonna add to that? So they're gonna make it what?
83.
83.
Oh,
All right. Write that down. Test average 75. Quiz 80. What we say the new homework is? 83. Class participation 79. All right. I should have left that on the board. Test 30. Quiz 25. Homework again 25. Class participation 20. All right. So what are we gonna do next? Okay, good job. So we're gonna do what? 30 times what?
75.
Okay, 30. 75. And then what's next?
25.
All right, 25. What's next?
25 times 83.
25 times 83. What's next?
20 times 79.
20 times what?
79.
All over what?
100.
All right. So somebody go ahead and calculate that right quick.
Alright.
All right, what you got?
I got 7,945.
7,905 divided by 100. What you got?
79.
Okay. 79.5. So we'll round it up to an 80. An 80 average is a B, right? They're doing a little better. They're doing a little better. So if anybody need me to go back over anything that I just went over? So everybody got clarification, because you guys gonna do number 3 and 4 on your own, but I'm gonna be here to assist you, and Miss Shiver's gonna be here to assist you too, all right? So she's gonna be walking around, I'm gonna be walking around, all right? Any more questions? Any more questions? So go ahead and start that, and like I said, I'll be walking around, to check for clarification, check this. And again, like when we finish this, so the exit ticket is gonna be, excuse me, sorry. The exit ticket is gonna be calculating your weighted average, all right? So basically, my grade book is identical weight like this, all right? So you can go on Infinite Campus and get your grades out, all right? And then calculate your grade average. That's gonna be your exit ticket, all right? You got me? All right, so you go ahead and begin. Okay. There you go. You guys? All right, let me get one out the learning center, from the learning center.
I need one too.
All right. Who else did this? Calculator. Let's use calculator. You need a pencil too? Oh, you can have that. You need a pencil? Grab it. Oh, here you go. Thank you guys for concentrating today, and I know a lot going on in the hallways because it's Friday, but I thank you guys for coming to class on time and concentrating. I might give you some Peters point for that. I'll give you a ticket for the carnival next week. So I do appreciate you guys for being good today, okay? Thank you. All right. I'm gonna leave this on the board. Leave this on the board for you guys to use as an example. So I hope you guys took a picture or wrote this down. So this is gonna be on the board for an example for you guys, okay? All right.